I'm genuinely tired of people saying that having no friends is okay. I remember when I listened to that advice, and I was fresh out of high school, and you know what happens when you finish high school, right? Pretty much all the friends that you made in high school, you never talk to them again. That pretty much happens to like 99% of people, because the only reason that you speak to your friends at high school is because you share the same class as them. And again, bro, if that doesn't happen with you, you actually ended up keeping their friends, then good shit, honestly. I commend you for that. But pretty much I cut off all my friends during after finishing high school. I was still living with my family at the time, and I thought it would be really damn good, right? I just work on myself the whole time, by myself, no friends, no people, just by myself, where my dad put me into a degree that I didn't want to do, but that's besides the point. But I just work on myself, and maybe one day I'll be able to attract some high quality girls that I actually wanted, because I wasn't getting any of that in high school. Pretty much I can just focus on my own journey and everything will be fine. This was one of the loneliest periods of my life, bro. Holy fucking shit. I was waking up depressed as fuck every single day. I didn't even want to go outside. I didn't even want to go to university because I was just that fucking lonely, right? I mean, that sounds fucking counterintuitive, but when you think about it, bro, I don't know, bro, it's like weird, because when you feel really lonely, it's like you don't even want to go out and make new friends. But genuinely, from the bottom of my like damn heart, bro, this was the worst period of my life, simply because I didn't have anyone I could speak to. Like, genuinely, I didn't have anyone I could talk to, bro. My family, here we go. I was always doing, disconnected from my family. I mean, none of them even know I'm doing this right now. I mean, like, it's like I never even, could properly speak eye to eye with any of my family members, except for my mom. But pretty much my brothers, the age gap between me and my brothers were far too wide to provide any sort of, decent eye-to-eye connection. And my dad was just a fucking strict guy. So, I mean, I didn't really want to speak to any of them, if I'm like, on a deeper level, if I'm being honest. Because I was, scared that they'll just, shout at me or something. But, the only person I could talk to was my mom. And she was out of the country at the time. I was by myself. I genuinely didn't have anyone I could talk to, man. I didn't have any friends, because I cut them all off after high school. I didn't make any genuine friends in university. I didn't, I was just working on myself the whole time. I would literally write in my journal, I kid you not, but I would write in my journal, and pray to God that just send some people my way, just for me to make some genuine friendships, because of how lonely I was feeling. I wasn't even, but it's like I wasn't getting girls, right? But the thing is, like, I didn't even care about that anymore. I just wanted human connection. I was just that fucking lonely, bro. And this is when, the self-improvement habits, they kind of just crumbled, and I went back to, resorting to video games, resorting to porn, right? Because in the video game world, I could finally see a sense of progression that I wasn't seeing in real life. And, with watching porn, I wasn't attracting any girls, so resort to porn, because I was lonely. And the only reason I would play video games and watch porn is because I needed something to fill the fucking void that I was feeling. Because, guys, like, when you play video games, you kind of forget about it. When you watch porn, when you're beating your fucking meat like a monkey, when you're fucking destroying your meat, you do forget about, being lonely for like a minute or two before you bust. And then you fucking remember everything. Then you remember what your life is like, and you're just a lonely motherfucker. But you do genuinely forget about how shitty your life is when you do delude yourself into these habits, right? And yeah, that's the reason I was playing video games and watching porn, is just so I could delude myself into believing that I was okay, that I wasn't lonely, that I was making progress in life. But that wasn't the reality. That wasn't the reality, bro. And I'm genuinely tired of people saying that having no friends is okay. I'm genuinely tired of it, bro. How could you possibly be okay with having 0 people that you like talking to? Obviously, family and stuff is different, but this video is more about genuine connections, right? Genuine connections. How can you be okay with being by yourself? We're humans. We're not meant to be by ourselves all the fucking time. We're not, bro. We're not. If you say that you love being by yourself, you love being by yourself more than other people, you just haven't found haven't found your people. There's a person for everyone. There's a friend for everyone. There's a girlfriend for every guy. There's family for every person. And of course, in moderation, it's fine. Right? I'm not telling you to, be outside all the time, be with friends all the time. Of course, if you want to be by yourself, like half the time or whatever, that's fine. I'm not saying to just be with other people your whole life. I'm saying if you genuinely do stay by yourself all the time, you genuinely have no genuine bonds with people, you don't have no relationships with people, no genuine connections with people, and you still say that that's fine, and you still delude yourself in playing video games, watching porn, and you still say that that's fine, that's not fine. That's not fine, bro. That's not fucking fine. There's a reason why you're watching up to this point. It's because you feel like something's missing out of your life, right? It's this. It's pure, genuine human connection. And that's what you're missing. And again, guys, obviously I'm not saying to be friends with fucking retards. Like, use your fucking brain a little bit here. Don't be friends with a fucking crackhead outside your local gas station. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there is a friend who is like you. Find friends who are like you. Find people who are like you. Find, girls that are compatible with you. Find family that are like you. Then the problem's solved. You won't be lonely anymore if you find people who are like you in your own, that correlate to your own your head, your own headspace, on your brain wavelength. What am I saying? Wavelength, on your own fucking wavelength. Like, guys, I'm not trying to intentionally bash video games or anything, but the reason I was playing these games all the time was because I just wanted to delude myself into thinking that I wasn't lonely, but in reality, bro, my real life fucking sucked, right? And again, if you do genuinely enjoy video games, I do too, I'm not gonna lie, but then that's fine, and you just need to find someone who's exactly like you, right? And again, you can say you have these Discord friends, you have these guys on PlayStation parties that you talk to every single day, but again, that's not really, that is human connection, but it's like, it's on a screen and it's through, it's different when it's in real life. Let me tell you that. Pure human connection hits different when you're right next to each other, when you're having a laugh in the car together, when you're hitting a gym session together, when you're out and about. Real human connection hits different when you're not with your fucking Discord girlfriend, and instead you're just in real life, hearing each other out, talking, listening to each other, going out for dinner, doing these real human experiences. Again, I'm not saying to quit these video games, quit these habits that you do. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you do delude yourself into thinking that this is fine, and you are living a type of life where you're by yourself all the time and you're still saying it's fine, then no, it's not fine. If you were like me, basically, back then it's not fine. But if you are more of a balanced guy, then props to you, bro. Props to you. If you're gonna take anything away from this video, it's to find friends who are like you. Find people who are like you. It's priceless. It's priceless. Genuine human connection, genuine bonds with people is priceless. You can't put a number on that. I wouldn't like the current relationships I have right now with my buddies, my friends. I wouldn't even sell it for $1 million. I wouldn't, bro. I genuinely wouldn't, because we're just so fucking compatible with each other, and we love being around each other because we just found the perfect, I'm not trying to be gay, but I love the guy. It's priceless. It's priceless. Nothing. This is by far the best thing for your mental health, better than any other self-improvement habit, right? If you journal, if you meditate, if you do all these things every day, and you're still lonely, you're still, what's the worth? I mean, you're still fucking lonely and you're still depressed, right? The only way to be happy is to have pure human, genuine connection with people, because it is a basic human need at the end of the day, on the same level as food and fucking water, bro. Why don't we prioritize this more if it's as important as food and water? Like, that just seems obvious to me. I don't know. At the end of the day, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I understand how you feel, and I don't blame you at all for where you are right now in life, if you are anything like how I was before. Because I genuinely don't blame you. I blame society. I blame, technology. It has such a strong grip on us, and it feels like it's really, really difficult to find people who are like you, and I truly understand that. But trust me when I say this, okay? If you're gonna take anything away from this video, it's this. As long as you put in the work now, as long as you don't give up, you'll find people who are like you, okay? And that could be anywhere in the world, right? People have to ask, but where do you find people? It can be anywhere, literally. Wherever you go, man. The gym, genuinely, like, just Earth, right? Planet Earth. You'll find people somewhere. It happens. Nothing is planned. Once I actually met, some lifelong friends, genuine bonds with people that I love to talk to, bro, my life I don't feel, I'm obviously not depressed anymore. I mean, I'm a pretty fucking happy guy now. I'm really enthusiastic. Obviously, I do have my down points, as all humans do. I'm not saying I'm this butterfly, but I used to be this really gloomy guy, this really depressed, no aura type of guy in the gym, right? And now I'm known as the guy who talks too much in the gym. I'm the guy who's really happy and really cheerful around other people. And it was probably one of the best decisions of my life, just to start talking to more people and not stay as home as much, and go out there more. Not clubbing, by the way, not those degenerate places. Just outside more, just more of the human experience, And yeah, man, if this video resonated with you, and you are in a similar place as where I was before, and you do just genuinely feel really lonely right now, the first link in the description below is my online community, where I specifically help you overcome loneliness. Right? This is a community where I specifically, help you through this journey and help you get out of this loneliness barrier, this thing that I struggled with for most of my life. In fact, from age 0 all the way to like 18, 19 years old. And I want to help you through that. So if you are in a spot where I was before, man, feel free to check it out, okay? I'm not forcing you to check it out or anything. That's fine. But again, bro, if you really want to make a change to your life, if you're just kind of tired of, playing video games all day, not really having a purpose, just really unhappy with your current life, with your relationships, you don't really have any proper friends to talk to, I mean, feel free to check it out, man. This one click could potentially change your life, alright? So yeah, man, loneliness sucks. So if you're interested in that, click the first link in the description below right now. Thank you. See ya. By the way, I only recently made the community, so there's only very few people inside. But what that means is if you do join now, when there's not a lot of people, I get to personally focus on you a lot more. And that basically just turns into one-to-one coaching for basically a fraction of the price. And the first 10 people who join get discounted for life. So there's your incentive to join as soon as possible, alright? So if you're interested, man, check the first link in the description below right now.